All over Twitter, they still talking about that. I mean, you see all over the internet, all over Twitter, they still talking about that. It's, 20 years later, but they still worry about it. But we got something for them come New Year's Eve. All over Twitter, they still talking about that. I mean, you see all over the internet, all over Twitter, they still talking about that. It's, 20 years later, but they still worry about it. But we got something for them come New Year's Eve.
Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's good, man? Let's see. What's good, man? What you looking at? I mean, what this is? What you're looking at is this is late in the fourth quarter, Texas A&M versus Miami. Villain view. This is the view the villains get. This is kind of like the villain view. When they were actually driving, moving the ball. Before that epic interception. What's good with y'all, man? Make sure y'all get in here, like, share, man. If y'all was following all every time that I reset the times, you know what I'm saying? Stuff just kept coming up, and then Jeremiah started talking, and then I had to go to the press conference today. Give me thumbs up if y'all can hear me, dog. Yo, our defense is legit. Yes, our defense is legit. Give me thumbs up if you can hear me, if I'm clear. I'm gonna bring the villains in here with me in a second, man. And we're gonna chop it up, man. Just chop it up. Man, referee, get a big ass head out the way, man. I'm gonna bring the villains in here in a second, man. I'm gonna chop it up with them, man. We're just gonna talk about the game. I mean, I flew into Texas. I think Friday, Saturday. I was there. Witnessed 104,000, the loudest, the second largest college football crowd. They said second largest college football crowd in college football history, college football playoff history. This was the second largest crowd. And I'm gonna get into it, man. I want to kind of get into it because I got an issue, man. Kind of a bone to pick. You feel me? I got like an issue, like a bone to pick. Miami, we're walking around Friday, right? Walking around Friday in College Station, and the fans are super nice. The people are super nice. They come up to you. They say, "Hey, thank you for having me. Hope you enjoy your time. Good luck." It's not the fans. It's not the locals. I got a problem with. I got a problem with this SEC stigma, like this SEC bias, which the SEC and Sankey and their marketing has created that this SEC is the toughest division in college football, and as long as they're playing each other, they're playing the toughest schedule. They give us this crap all year long, every year. Big time football, it just means more. Texas A&M undefeated the entire season, lost one game to their rival. Draws little low ACC Miami in the first round at home with their 104,000 screaming fans, and damn near get shut out, goose egg. They almost didn't score. Offense was averaging 30 points a game. Put up 40 on Notre Dame. Down 30-3. You saw an epic comeback versus South Carolina. And I'm here to tell you, watching these guys play, I'm not sure whose offense is better. Theirs or SMU's. Jennings is a better quarterback than Marcel Reed. And I'm witnessing fourth quarter, I think the third, fourth quarter, they don't have any points. It feels like there was no threat of them scoring. And I think they've been ranked top 5, top 6, top 7 the entire season. Best offense in the SEC or some crap they was calling them. We got punched in the mouth by University of Miami, bro. And where's the outrage? Like where is all the SEC flag? Where's all the people carrying the SEC flag that it's the best division in the world? I want a little money. I want a little money on it because there's some people that just high on the SEC. That team, which they were athletic, they were fast, and they had Regis, some big guys up front. They were pedestrian, bro. The quarterback was inaccurate. Even when he ran, it's like when he ran, he wasn't running to really hurt us. I'm not sure. Like he wasn't trying to, like he didn't seem fully committed. Maybe he saw poison smacking motherfuckers throughout the year. I don't know. He didn't seem fully committed to be. But where's the outrage? I mean, it shouldn't be outrage, but where's the people who think the SEC is just playing football up here and Big Ten and everybody else is down here? They got humbled. And I'm not sure if they knew how big and how fast we were. Next year will start, next year kickoff, and we'll get the same BS again. Shout out to Chris, man, the villain. We'll get the same BS again next year. Oh, strength of schedule. They play the SEC grueling schedule. Man, these people beat everybody in the SEC except Georgia and Alabama. And we walked in there, damn near goose egg their ass. My membership, the villains, man, we played every game inside of our Discord. I'm gonna bring them boys in. Here right now. All right, man. I'm finna pull y'all in here. I'm gonna bring the boys in here right now, man. Okay, so let's see. See if we can get this right.
Ready to know?
1, 2. Hey, man, y'all can hear me?
You good, bro?
All right, so y'all,
Yeah.
yeah, y'all live. We're here in the comment section. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear them talking. Hey, Cal, give me a mic check.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hold on, let me see. Let
Thought that
me
boy
get on
start
YouTube.
spitting, boy. Like, well, mic check. Well, MC Light or some shit. Old ass, I talking about self-destruction.
You got the YouTube on already?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, y'all in here. Y'all live now. We live. So now I was just talking to them about all this SEC bias shit, and then Miami rolling there, and damn near get these dudes a goose egg. Miami rolling there, damn near. They almost got shut out in front of 104,000 fake ROTC sailors or whatever the fuck they got going on over there. It's a little weird, you know what I'm saying? But their culture is their culture. The stadium's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. I wish we would have kept our turnover chain. At least we had something in our culture. Like the stadium's beautiful. They culture, they sway, they wave towels. All of that shit is super cool. It is. It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, looking at it, man. From
It is.
hey, Heat, mute your mic up, bro.
All that is super cool. But the fact that the SEC is playing football up here and everybody else is down here is some bullshit, though.
Explain. What you mean?
It's some bullshit, bro. Kyle, we this team is 11-1. They lose one game, their rivalry game. They beat everybody in the SEC except Alabama and Georgia. They draw Miami first round. Best defense they faced all year. First of all, the best defense they faced all year. We're giving up 11 points a game. I think we're giving up 11 points a game, something like that. 11, 13. And they damn near don't score at home. But they want us to believe that because they beat Auburn, because they beat South Carolina, because they beat, you know what I'm saying? They played their strength of schedule is high because you play an SEC schedule because that's where all the good teams are. And I'm not sure if they were better than SMU, bro. I'm really not.
I'm with that. I'm picking up what you're putting down, man. You explained it before that having an advantage because they already start off, with SEC stuff or whatever. So the SEC got all the ranked teams. By the time the schedule played itself out, Texas A&M don't went through this gauntlet, don't went through that gauntlet, but you don't know what's a gauntlet because you just ranked the teams how you felt like ranking them.
Yeah.
There's no reason SMU or Louisville can start off, 6-1 and not be ranked. So it don't look like nobody's getting played in the ACC.
Yeah.
You'll rank a Florida off of what? LSU off of what? You make it look good,
Yeah. Yeah. Is the rankings, they make up the rankings, they put all their people, they put all the SEC teams in top 25, then they start playing each other, and then they get us with strength of schedule. But when it happens on the field and they get embarrassed, right? When it happens on the field and they get embarrassed, everybody act like they Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles or some goddamn body. Like they didn't see what just happened.
SMU would have gave us a better game. Not that the game was a tight game. Don't get it twisted now. It was a tight game. A really good defense, but I think SMU would have gave us a bigger scare. Louisville would have gave us a bigger scare. Like there's no time in that game did you ever feel like Texas A&M was finna do something. Just never felt they were gonna do something, even though I offense was not all the way there. You just never felt like they was gonna do something. They got one good little pop, one little bomb or whatever. Aside that, man, you won. Where you just waiting to see what happened to the end of the game.
Yeah. No, man, it's definitely BS. I just wanted to start off with that, man. I had an epic rant I was gonna do, but I ain't got the energy for it now. I ran around too much today. I just wanted to start off with that. They don't let Miami in, and Miami defense is playing like a national championship defense. I shout out to Corey Heatherman and his teaching and his system. These dudes tackle, they fast, they physical. This is the best defense I've seen here, man. I mean, I think you got to start going back this better than 2017. Like, like I'm at that point where I think. Yeah, I think what we're looking at, bro, is better than what we saw in 2017. Um,
I don't know. I might go back and look at that. It's funny. I said at the beginning of the year, he said that he thought that this defense could be better in 2017. It's
and we
definitely a good argument. I have to go back and
we
look for
almost beat
me.
them 3-0.
Hmm? Oh.
We almost won a college football playoff game 3-0, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That this defense is impressive. Now 2017 may have more. I don't even know if it had more NFL players. I don't know
It
how this
did.
is going to turn out.
It did.
It
Definitely did. That's the one thing you could, yeah, it definitely did. That's the one thing you give 2017. They had more NFL players.
Jaquan Johnson,
Not
Red
that
Wine.
it was
It was a lot of them.
Norton and McIntosh. The difference is this squad has line NFL talent. Bain and Mesidor, first round. You get what I'm saying? Who knows what Keontae Scott ends up? I only say that because he's a nickel.
Right.
How many nickels get drafted in the first round?
Right.
So yeah. No, they definitely have more NFL talent, but this is different. This is a very dominant defense. Like you can't run like. So the difference between us and Texas A&M, we both came in there with highly ranked defenses. There's a difference. Difference is Texas A&M defense had a weakness. Defense isn't perfect, but it doesn't have a weakness. If you go in there, you scheme around our defense. You go into Texas A&M and say, "Hey, you run up the middle." You just come in there and just say, "Texas A&M, how we gonna beat them? Run up the middle." That's their weakness. It took us a while to kind of expose it or whatever, but that's the weakness, and people knew that. You saw it in the stats. You saw it in games before. When you play Miami's defense, it's okay. Let me see. I got to create a mismatch here. I got to create there. I got to do this and do that. There's no weakness that you walk in there and look at their defense and say they got a hole right there. So like that was the main difference. There's no weakness to the defense.
3-0, bro. I mean, it's we could hang our hat like earlier this season. Looked like we were playing and putting the game in the defensive hands. And then Dawson started doing something different heading into the second half of the season. He started doing just something different. He started doing something different, opening up a little more. This game was kind of like won by the defense. The field goal kicker was kind of high. He was on some gummies or something. Dawson couldn't just say run for, like he just couldn't keep pressing the button for some reason. His hand was like he was fighting with his hand or some shit. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on, but the defense was so solid, bro. Like my lady asked me, Kia asked me, "Hey, listen, if you think that if they would have took that game in overtime, you think y'all still would have won?" I was like, I'm not sure what their offense would have did in overtime. Like they had that one drive, 1 or 2 drives, and they had that long pass. Other than that, man, they were kind of non-threatening. Dude was some frauds, man. Dude, they was, man. Bird in here, man. Bird in here.
I think his old lady made him go to sleep.
Okay, lady made him go to sleep. Them dudes was some frauds, man. They was, man. They was some frauds. Just got my information, man. So I'll be headed to Dallas sometime next week, man. They got a little stuff, but man, we play big time football now, man. We get access to Ohio State and Miami, like for the media. We playing big time football now, bro. We're in the college football playoffs. So next week should be a week. but we get what we've asked for now. Is like, dog. It's like It's like playing. It's like I was saying, like playing when you was a kid, playing Mike Tyson Punch Out or any other video game where you just keep going to different levels. Now you get to face off against a team that they don't think they're gonna lose. They don't lose often. They got a winner's mentality. You're not finna 0-0 them and at the end of the game, like they're so used to winning, they'll win games that they're supposed to lose. Yeah. And now that's the next level. That's the next level. You know what I'm saying? When you're climbing this ladder to get where everybody wants to be in the national championship. Now you're in the room with a team that fucking lost, I don't know, 4 times in the last goddamn 5 years. I don't fucking know, something crazy probably. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you gotta punch him in the mouth, like playing Mike Tyson Punch Out or some shit, Kyle. Like, I think Mike Tyson beat my ass 100 times before I got a punch on him.
I'm telling you, I still ain't beat Mike. Damn, I'm looking for a game genie right now so I can go back and play that shit.
Yeah, now we're at a different level. University of Miami's peaking. They peaking. I mean, we peaking at this time. We're playing really good football. Their last game was a loss. Villains, man. Who was free to talk, man? Who want to say something, man? I want to see how y'all feel about this game, man. I want to see what y'all thoughts on this game.
Well, for me, I'm excited, man. It's been a long time coming. I feel like it could be a revenge game. It could be a step in the right path of where we should be at, where we belong, and it's time to show the world that we here.
I think last week they got to see we here. They know we here now because they didn't think we were supposed to be in the playoffs. Beating these boys will signify something else. You know what I'm saying? If we can get out of here with a win, I think this will signify something else. Go ahead, Kyle.
I was just gonna say that's a whole total different thing. Before we go on, I will say, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not upset that we lined up against Ohio State, but I ain't like the way they did us because we could have been in that other bracket and been playing a home game. Right, that would have been some shit. But,
right.
But, you know, this is big time football. If you ask me, this game probably gonna be as good as whatever the championship end up being. Honestly, I personally think three best teams in this tournament is Miami, Indiana, and Ohio State. Ohio State and Indiana play again in the championship, that'll be real good. If us and Indiana play in the championship, you know, that'll be real good.
Mm-hmm.
You take that out, or if Indiana loses, you take that out. I don't think you're going to get a better game than what Miami and Ohio State could potentially bring you. I think these are the two most talented teams in the field, to be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I like Georgia, but I ain't really scared. They offense ain't. I think you got the two most talented teams in the field right now, personally.
So you don't really respect Indiana, huh? Fuck what they doing.
Respect Indiana. I respect
Heisman Trophy candidate.
Just look
beat Ohio State.
No, just looking at their roster, I'm not gonna say they one of the more talented teams. That's all I'm saying about them.
No,
I think they're definitely the number one team. Yeah, I think they're the number one team. Well coached, disciplined, let their nuts hang, and they ready to play big boy football, and they showed the world that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about talent wise. I think you got these. This might be the two most talented teams left from top to bottom, from A to Z, from 12 on defense, 12 on offense, or whatever it is. Yeah, that's the way I see it. But no, Indiana's a scary team. Now don't get that twisted. But I think these are the powerhouses right now about to go at it. And we just gonna see what everybody got in the tank right now.
They say Indiana don't have 1 5-star or 4-star on their team. We checked their roster. I found a 4-star he had 6 tackles this year. They said they don't have any 5 or 4 stars.
That's amazing, ain't it?
It is.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. I found one. So we kind of debunked it, but he only had 6 tackles. So you know what I'm saying? There may be maybe one or two hiding in there, but he's doing that with all 3 stars, rejects, niggas who was selling drugs in the summer. You know what I'm saying? He getting it done. Yeah, he getting it done. With some rejects, who like, which is pretty really impressive. Today Jeremiah Smith came out and Jeremiah Smith, I covered him his whole life, man. He's a kid that played football with a chip on his shoulder. He used to be a little skinny kid. You heard the story. He was cut when he was younger, and he's always played football like I told y'all I was better than them. I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Today, but when it comes to him talking, like he's not really polished when it comes to the media. And they asked him something today, and he said what was on his mind. He said how he felt. You know what I'm saying? He said how he felt, and basically they asked him about what happened in 2001, and basically he came out. I started the video with it. He came out and it literally said, "Hey man, people still talking about something happened 20 years ago. He probably wasn't even born."
Right.
But come New Year's Eve, he probably wasn't. Half the dudes on the team probably wasn't even born. But come New Year's Eve, we got something for him. And that just went viral. By the time I was able to get the video up, it was goddamn everywhere. But in college football, it's funny. What has changed? Because these kids are being very vocal. Something has changed.
I don't know, man. Maybe the coach. I think maybe it's the coaches that have changed, right? Couldn't see Nick Saban's guys going out and having something to say. Echo let his team just run their mouth, and I just could not understand that.
I don't know.
I could not understand. I don't know. Cristobal ain't letting us talk. Cristobal ain't letting us talk like that.
Nope. I asked him today in the press conference. I asked him today. I asked him.
What he said? What you asked?
I said, "Hey, last week Texas A&M kids were a little chatty, and hours ago Jeremiah Smith had something to say. I say, what is your message to the kids about talking?" And he just said, "I respect the game too much to allow our kids to talk about another team." He must be in here Bang cussing out Echo, but that's neither here nor there. That's crazy drunk Bang. Bang was trying to come on off the game. That's crazy Bang. that's psycho Bang. Bang wasn't out the locker room yet. But basically he said like no, I respect the game too much to let our kids talk like that.
Right.
Which is true. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to really have a verbal and give them bulletin board, you know what I'm saying, bulletin board material and stuff like that. I don't see it. Maybe on the field once the game start, but that was his response.
I hear what everybody's saying. The kids got money now, blah blah blah. But I don't think that's it. I think it's the level. I think because it's coaching and coaches may feel, I don't know if it's a right or wrong. Some coaches may feel that, all right, let my kids be loose and talk. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Indiana's coach. He talks himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's the ship you run. It's your coaching. Like Mario ain't finna do that now. Mario may change in a way where he says, I'm not going to go in here and fuss at my guys about giving them bulletin board material. I'm going to appeal to their senses and say, guys, respect for the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you could have just been in the locker room and say, hey, man, y'all shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing until we get on this field. That's a different breed of kid. So now he just coming in, he just appeals to them like, hey, y'all have some respect for the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And all that kind of stuff, whatever. Again, Saban probably could still go in the locker room and tell everybody shut the F up and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's these coaches and what they decide to let their kids do for whatever reasons, good, bad, right or wrong. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. This US, okay, so USNJ in the comment section. He said, come on, Streeter. You always play down to our trash ACC competition. Texas A&M better than everybody in the ACC, not named Miami. not discrediting the road dub in front of 100,000 less work. Bro, I was there, bro. Like, I don't know, y'all TV 4K too. Y'all saw the same thing I saw. The quarterback was inaccurate. The wide receivers were small, right? The defensive line, which was supposed to be good, the defensive line, their ends were small.
I think
Go ahead.
I think he's taking it the wrong way. It's not downplaying the competition when it comes to us beating Texas A&M. It's enough of them downplaying the ACC.
Yeah.
We go in and face.
Right.
That's what it's about. It wasn't about downplaying the win against Texas A&M. It's a good team.
No.
But like to act like
yeah. I'll say okay. So I get it. So that's what you think I'm doing. You think I'm trying to say? I think some of the villains thought that too, man. But before we got into the game, for 2 weeks we sat and watched film in the membership in our Discord. We watched every game they played, the full games, and we came to the conclusion that they were frauds before the game even started. Before I even get on the plane to fly over there. This is no. All the villains in here, anybody who got a mic, we had came to the conclusion that they were frauds. Their best defensive end was from Bowling Green. The second best wide receiver was 5'9", 165 pounds. We had guys in our membership saying that we were finna blow them out. And that's after watching film. That's after writing Bird Brain and breaking it down. 2 weeks we got to watch them. Look at their roster, and I came to the conclusion that, hey, man, this Elko guy is doing a lot with not a lot. The quarterback is like a one-read guy. He ain't Michael Vick. He's like a poor man. I don't know. What's the dude name played for West Virginia? Played for the Dolphins. What the quarterback name was? Got knocked out.
Pat
White. Yeah.
Pat White.
Yeah, he like a poor man's Pat White. No. Everybody in our membership at some point, most of us thought that, oh man, these guys, they look like frauds. They don't look like whatever their records say. Like they don't. We thought we were finna blow these people out, and we could have blown them out. Our field goal kicker was on some of Kyle gummies or some shit. I don't know what was wrong. It was windy, but we could have, and we didn't. We got in the red zone a bunch of times and couldn't score touchdowns. It could have been a little ugly.
If Malachi don't let somebody slap him on the calf and fall,
I know he would have been out of there. Man, shout out to Malachi.
Man barely got him. He barely got him street that leg. He dove and they just happened to slap the back of that leg. I'm like, Lord have mercy. This is gracious.
Shout out to Malachi, man. Malachi, dog, live, he's catching those punts, bro. Like literally, there's no he's catching those punts with those guys 2 feet away from him, 3 feet away from him, bro. He's catching the ball and just putting his foot in the ground and making the first guy miss. Cause the kid he wants to win. What he's doing is pretty damn amazing, man. This season is going to go down as one of the greatest true freshman seasons in college football history. I already looked at the numbers, like all-purpose yards. He's already up there, top 5, top 6, and this was before the playoffs started.
I was glad to see him get his just due, man. Was able to bottle him up a lot. I think we gotta do a little bit better job of expanding the offense. I want to rely on the Wildcat to get Malachi the ball. Like we can really get out there and run routes. I think we got this. And I gotta, it was windy out there, and it was ridiculously windy. You could see it is affecting balls. So I understand that from that standpoint. As going forward, we have to line it up and get everybody else involved so Malachi can get involved while he's in the, within the flow of the offense. Man, we can't just rely on the Wildcat package to get Malachi the ball. He could do a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to open up that way.
Who else in here? Which villains? Which one of y'all in here, man? Y'all wife allow y'all to talk, man. Who Mike Hot, man? Who else woke?
What's up, Street?
Mario, what's going on, bro? Mario, man. Shout out to Mario, man. I toured with Mario this weekend, man. Mario got to hang out with Hayes, crazy ass. Mario, you had good seats, though?
Yeah, they weren't bad.
You were
I
surrounded
was on
by...
the first row with the upper.
Huh?
Kind of a mix. Had a bunch of Kane fans next to me, but then like everywhere else was all fucking A&M fans.
They were nice people?
Yeah. Buddy sitting next to me, fucking Bryce got that pick. He stood up, turned and shook my hand and said, "Good game," and fucking peaced out.
Every we played them 3 times in the last 4 years, and everybody has those same stories about their fans, bro. That's insane. That's crazy. Florida State, you started to fight with you, boy. That's crazy.
Walking in the stadium and shit. Even the day before, people was walking up to us telling us thanks for coming and shit. It was crazy.
Thanks for coming. What the fuck?
Good luck.
I hope you like it. All kinds of shit.
Hey, and I'm looking back at him like, I don't wish you good luck, bro. That's not why we here. Like, dang, like, bro, like this ain't why we here. Just super nice people, man.
Oh man, I gotta make one of the thing. I don't know when next time we're gonna play. I gotta make one of them trips one day to Texas A&M, bro. Everybody had that same story, man.
That fucking stadium though, that shit, that environment was lit though. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was dope.
It is. Even somebody just said that those guys on ROTC, they like grown up Boy Scouts. They just dress up.
Yeah, I know. I think Peter Reeves was saying that shit. Someone told him that they're not actually like training to be in the military. It's just like a club.
A club that wears tight clothes. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's something. They got good seats. You get good seats. You get good seats, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You get good seats.
Yeah, wherever you were at in the stadium was a good seat, like legitimate.
Okay.
Even where they would sit, where they had all the Miami parents and stuff, and they was way up there, dog. They was in heaven.
Hayes was up. Parents.
Even them was good.
Yeah, they was at the highest. They was up there with the flags. They put Malachi family was up there. All the parents were up there.
That's what's up. Wait, hey Rio, did you get Streeter to try some brisket, dog?
Nah, but we did go to Buc-ee's, man. He about lost his shit when he was in.
Dog, like who? Like, think about it. Somebody went into a meeting and it was like, "Hey, man, I got an idea," and they was pitching this goddamn CEO, and they was like, "Bro, let's just create a fucking gas station like a Walmart." And I'm sure they were looking at him like, yeah, man, we have motherfucking 100 goddamn pumps. We got merch, and let's just make it a little beaver. Bro, and it happened, and I'm listening to the people in Texas talk about it, and it was kind of like talking about it like, or maybe it was just Mario telling me about it. Like it's a big thing in Texas.
Yeah, dog. Buc-ee's is like part of Texans like lore.
And look, and it's spreading across the nation. We got one, we got two here. Finna get, let me see, we got two here. We finna get at least two more, if not three here.
They making one in Tampa, KB. I think it's Tampa.
Really
Ocala getting one.
Ocala.
Yeah,
Ocala.
Ocala getting one, and over there like Port Charlotte area, they getting one. We might have one more, and I think the one on Ocala is gonna be like the biggest one. Once it's done, it's gonna be the biggest one, and I think they're gonna have one in Tennessee after that. That's gonna top that one supposedly. But yeah, so then you got Georgia got 2. They getting like 2 more. Tennessee, same thing. So shit, Bucky's taking over.
Man, they keep making them any bigger. The whole U.S. is gonna be a giant Bucky's one day, dog.
Oh, it's not Bucky's Street, man, I can't believe you didn't get a sandwich though, bro. You gotta get that brisket next time, dog.
Yeah, I ain't getting nothing to eat. They was making the briskets. I didn't get anything to eat.
Oh man, you tripping.
The street eat like a damn bird, dog.
We in the playoff, Street. You gotta celebrate, dog. I know your fast was over by that time, man.
I was done fasting, but you know I can't. I had that surgery a couple years ago. I eat like a gerbil or some shit, fool. I order shit, but then I sit down and and just nibble on it. It's over.
Yeah. Just got to nibble on a little bit every day while you're there. That's all. Hit it with Rio.
But Mario said the one we saw wasn't a really, really big one.
Yeah, I heard him say that. Yeah. So, man, you went to the little teeny tiny one, huh?
It wasn't teeny tiny either.
Huge,
Hell no, it wasn't teeny tiny.
Yeah.
It was the biggest gas station I
By
ever saw.
comparison. So, hey, Rio, you took him to like the neighborhood Walmart, like the grocery store, neighborhood Walmart grocery. How small it is compared to a regular Walmart. That would have sounded like you went to.
Yeah, it was about that, dog. It wasn't a big one.
So listen, man.
We got y'all going back next week. Y'all going back next week?
Yeah, back in Dallas. Rio, you back in Dallas? We got a couple of villains coming to Dallas, man. Broad coming to Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up there. Old lady's coming too.
We got Ohio State, Rod. Like one of the villains, man. Y'all give me y'all best. How can we beat Ohio State? Like, if it happens, how does it
Pressure
happen?
the quarterback. We got to get pressure on the quarterback.
Is that what Indiana did?
So get pressure and confuse him on the back end. Change his picture pre and post snap.
Dominate from start to finish. Dominate the whole game. You gotta dominate all 4 quarters.
Yeah, that's how you beat anybody. That's how you
That's
beat
how
the
we got
Monstars.
dominate.
That's how you beat the 85 Bears. King, that's how you beat everybody.
Yeah, I know.
He's
So,
saying how you going
How do you
it?
do
I think
it?
everybody got pretty much.
How we do it? Yeah. Just like Ross said, quarterback. Confuse the offense. And for the defense, for us, offense on defense, just don't turn the ball over for us.
Yeah,
So I got a weird take. I got a weird take that might not be so weird. But what might hurt Ohio State? I think everybody has the same opinion, right? Saying this is his first time. He's a redshirt freshman. It's his first time doing this. That's what you do. You make him look like one, right? Ohio State, I might have rather not had the bye week. Would have rather played that first week and get his feet wet against a Tulane or whatever, just to get him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is a big stage. You stepping in your first time and you going up against Miami's defense. Yeah, man, I might have almost wanted to have a first round matchup as opposed to sitting at home and waiting, man.
So to get him comfortable, you think they're going to do what?
I was listening to a stat today.
Run the ball.
I was listening to a stat today, right? And they were talking about the time it takes to get rid of the ball, and both Sayin and Beck are the best at getting rid of the ball fast. Like it's like 2.5 seconds, 2.3, something like that. Both of them are ranked extremely high. So they already do a good job of getting the ball out of his hands. I know some of those are like I've seen them, just throw the little quick screens and hitches to JJ. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like on the Miller Moss plan. Like if I'm, like you said, how you get them comfortable. You got the Miller Moss plan. You drop back and you throw a little couple of slants and use some drags or whatever. You just get the ball out your hand quickly. Guys on little quick pops and everything or whatever. So that's something we need to go back and look at how we defended at the last time.
So getting the ball out your hand fast is not like some talent or something. You think that's just the play calling is how the plays what they're asking him to do. I would have think Marcel Reed was one of them guys because he don't do nothing but throw the ball sideways every goddamn play.
Yeah, I don't think Sayan has that stat because he's just dissecting the defense that fast.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I think they're getting the ball out of his hand. Which most of his competition is probably easy to just drop back and throw it to Tate or throw it to JJ. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if most people are probably not going to put a guy in JJ's and Tate's face, right? And most time they're probably going to play off, maybe play zone. And yeah, I mean, he's probably just throwing them the ball where they stand. Just getting the ball in their hands. So pressure the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
What else? How else? Like if we get out of here with a win. How else? Anybody else? What else? What else has to happen?
Let's go.
Gotta run the ball.
I think I think what we saw with Mark Fletcher was real.
Yeah, I think running him out of the pistol helped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He can do a lot of shit out of the pistol too. I think they can mix it up a lot more out of that too.
Ohio State's giving up.
Why do you think the pistol was so? Why do you think the pistol was so effective for Fletcher? For Fletcher as an individual.
Well, I think for one, I know Bird brought it up earlier, but in the pistol, Beck has to turn his back to the defense, so they don't know if he's handing the ball off. So it kind of gives them a little split-second pause that they normally wouldn't have in shotgun. And two, he gets more momentum moving forward earlier, and he's farther back, so he can see things start to develop a little earlier than he could if he's at the shotgun, because he's coming from 2-3 yards farther back in the backfield.
Yeah, he gets a running start. I mean, I'll tell y'all this. I've covered Mark Fletcher since he was 9-10 years old. And he's not some bruising big back. Like what he was as a kid was what he looked like Saturday. All right, that's exactly what he looked like, a slasher. Not super fast enough and big enough to where an arm tackle was not going to take him down. He was hitting those holes. They was giving him the ball at run. Those 2 steps was helping him a lot. That's what he looked like as a kid. That's what he looked like when he became a 4-star. That's the running back that I remember watching. Him standing next to the quarterback, flat-footed. I don't think that does it for him. They say Carson Beck. Dawson said Carson Beck made the suggestion to put him in the pistol, and he got Texas A&M for 175 yards. And I think what we saw, I think he's gonna have a good game against Ohio State. They're giving up 86 yards a game, Kyle. We were just looking at
they're giving up 83. They're giving up 83 rushing yards a game. We giving up 86. 5 and we're 4. I mean, they're 5 and we're 6.
I think another thing too with Ohio State specifically, like I think moving forward, any team that we play, if we do get past them, or when we get past them, whatever you want to call it, like we're gonna have the best offensive and defensive line combo that any of these teams are gonna see. Like, period. I think Ohio State, talent-wise on the defensive line, is comparable. Production might not be there across the board, but I think our offensive line is way better than theirs.
You think
Georgia, Rio?
That's particularly close.
But
Georgia's offensive line isn't up to where ours is at either.
Okay.
But they have a mobile
Just asking,
quarterback,
that's
and he runs as well. So and adds an extra element, and you get +1. It's kind of like the Marcel Reed thing, except they don't really run him. He just scrambles.
I just asked because Georgia normally has the trenches, since you was just on that, so I just asked about them. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think what Indiana does is they play good, both sides of they just play very well. They're disciplined. They just play really, really good football. But like you said, as far as something that's intimidating when you get out there on the floor, I don't think anybody has us on those trenches. No, I think it's us in Ohio State. The one thing about Ohio State, I was telling Streeter, like they for the last 2 or 3 seasons, they've been a fucking brick wall up that middle, man. Have been a brick wall. Like, y'all remember that Texas game in the game last year in the playoffs? Them trying to run on them, like they're stopping them on 3rd and goal, 4th and goal, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I
4th
remember
and
that.
1. That
I was
shit
at that game.
was
I remember that. Right. And then Texas started doing goofy shit like throwing. Yeah, they had to try to throw, like, you know what I'm saying, swing passes and shit, right? No, I remember that. Shout out to Mario. He built the shit from the inside out. And Cal, what you talking about is how he built the team. So we were built, you know what I'm saying, to deal with what they have. I mean, there's no way around it. We're begging to get in the college football playoffs with top 12 teams in the nation. Bro, this is what it is. This is what it is. I mean, to get over the hump, you're gonna have to slap a bully in the fucking face at some point in time. Like, there's no way to get around it.
Yeah.
They got big ends, they got fucking crazy white boys, they got Kenyatta, one of the top defense 5-star. He's been there for 4 years. They got a damn linebacker that look like a werewolf. Somebody need to get that bitch drug tested. Like, dog, this is what big time football is, bro. And Tech say no one is giving you a chance to beat Ohio State. Tech, you need to become a villain, and you'll hear some of the most positive. Because I don't think there's a college football team that looks unbeatable. These are not the teams of 5-8 years ago. College football has changed. I'm not gonna say it's watered down, but the transfer portal, money, like the brand of college football has changed. These teams don't scare me, dog. I told you we thought Texas A&M was frauds, and they kind of were. Ohio State is the real deal, right? It's one of the better teams in college football. At the top, it was number 1 the whole entire fucking season. But they're not scary. Like they don't look dominant. Like the offense looks, sometimes it could be a little pedestrian. They got a really, really good defense. But
Indiana
beat
that shit.
right.
They was not that shit. If Indiana would have played one of them old Bama teams, Bama would have made them realize they don't belong there. I say that just to say that Street is right. Like, there are no dominant teams in college. It just don't like
no. No, if you're gonna use the D word, you gotta do dominant. You better start with our defense. Right.
Nothing dominant there.
You know what I'm saying? Coach Hayes, Coach Hayes, mama. Come out here, mama farted at the Texas A&M game and created 30-mile-per-hour winning cuts. Dog.
I feel like we got the best defense in the playoff, Street. I feel like we got the best defense, to be honest. In the
On
playoffs.
paper, I think it's Ohio State and Georgia, but I don't know if anybody's playing like us. Like, I don't know if anybody takes the ball away like us. I don't know. Bruh, our defense is goddamn national championship defense. Now we just need a game from Carson Beck Now we just need a game from Carson Beck that I know he has in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, weather won't be a factor this week.
It won't.
Our offense gonna play better, and I feel like the turnovers that we got. We'll be able to capitalize at least on those.
King, you at work,
I was
Yeah,
so you ain't on that yak, huh?
no,
Can't be on that yak and at work.
nah, hell nah, boy. I be out of job.
For the villains that just came in here, man, we live on YouTube. We about to get up, ready to get up out of here. But we live on YouTube. I know some of y'all just jumped in here thinking it's just like a routine, but we live on YouTube. Anybody else got something to say about Ohio State? If Miami chances of winning, like what has to happen? We said pass rush, run the ball, super glue Jeremiah Smith hotel door.
We can't get cute with them.
Huh?
I can tell you that much. I said we can't get cute with them.
In what way?
Mm-hmm.
Like all that cute trick play shit that we was doing against Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm. I got a philosophy.
Not gonna work
I got a philosophy on that. I think Dawson saw what Braum did to us, and I think he's kind of taking a page out of his book, and it's kind of like, okay, well, if y'all are gonna follow Malachi, right? Well, follow him here, follow him in the backfield. Now, follow his ass to the bathroom. Okay, follow him, and I think he's playing with their eyes. I think he's playing with their eyes to give them all it takes is a split second for you to be peeking somewhere else and Mark Fletcher run past you. I think he's taking that from Braun. Like, I'm gonna do a lot of different things. So now we're not just predictable. Now when you come out here, your eyes are kind of like you gotta see, you gotta watch everything because it ain't so predictable. That's my philosophy on that. I think he stole that from Braum and he's using it. He's using it to play with the defense eyes. That's just my philosophy on that. I think the trick plays the kids like doing them. Y'all gotta remember when y'all was kids, man. Our old 40-year-old boring asses. You know what I'm saying? I know we know what, but when you were a kid, you like doing stuff like that. So I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
good
another thing with that street, they're putting that shit on film in the playoffs to make Ohio State or whoever we play next have to honor some of that shit. And hopefully he's building off of some of that.
All of that. All of that. I think they're not as effective. They wasn't as effective the other day. I wouldn't call that Malachi touchdown a trick play, but it was a damn good call. Handing Malachi the ball off behind that line, and I mean, you can't see that motherfucker get the ball behind that line. They probably thought Mark had it, and Mark was a lead block. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily call that a trick play. That just was a good call. But you're right. You got a game plan for it all. Especially, I mean, you put the ball in Malachi's hand, he could throw the ball. The wind won't be blowing this week. Malachi hit JoJo ass on that bum. Carson said he thought that was a touchdown, and then the wind just took the ball out of bounds.
I think that's another thing. I think we definitely need to get JoJo involved.
Man,
I think that makes it so much easier.
I said we was finna
for the
get out
offense.
Rod. Don't get me started, bro. I said we was finna get out of here, dog. Don't get me started. We'll be on this business 3 o'clock.
I'm just saying, dog. You asked me what I think, dog.
Man, don't get me started, man. I would say them conversations for the Discord, man.
Bruh, he beat them. He had them people beat by like 3-4 yards, bro. 3-4 steps, bro.
I think
dog.
that was Rick's too. I think that was the 5-star from IMG, Rick's, right?
think so.
I think so. Yeah,
Buddy
man.
was in a
Don't get me
blender.
started. Don't get me started on Toto, man. Carson,
Real, you was out there scouting?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man. So we're gonna get to the film watch in the membership, man, in the villain membership. We're gonna watch all the games. Today we watch Texas versus Ohio State. You want to become a villain? 786-405-9499. Send a text, or I'll put the link right here in the comment section. If you didn't catch it today, Jeremiah Smith at a press conference was asked about the Hurricanes in 2001. And basically said, man, New Year's Eve coming, we're going to have something for them. And that went viral. All across social media.
I don't know.
What's up?
He
I
has
don't know if this is.
officially crossed enemy lines.
He what?
I don't know.
He
If
has
this is,
officially
go ahead. My
crossed
bad.
enemy lines.
Go ahead.
He has officially crossed enemy lines.
What you said, Kyle?
Nah, I was. I don't know if this is of any significance, or how much significance I should say. But I heard the report today that and they is going to be calling plays. Heartline is not going to be calling plays. No, it was kind of nobody really knew who was the real signal caller. We read about it or looked up. They said kind of like it's a team effort or whatever as far as the play calling. But Ryan Day is calling plays. That what you will, guys.
Heartline is still there. He's gone, right?
I don't know. I thought he was gone. But maybe he's still there. Why not finish it out? I don't know.
I thought he was already. I thought he. Yeah, he's because he offered Jeremiah's little brother. Yeah, I think he's gone. But Ryan Day. So Heartline was the play caller throughout this season. I always thought he just was a placeholder.
He was the OC. I don't know if he actually called plays, but they've made it known that Ryan Day was going to be calling plays this game. When we did some research on it, they said it was kind of like a conglomerate of people that were, in charge of the play calling. So I don't know. When I was listening or whatever, they were saying that like Heartline having to juggle, whatever he's got going on in South Florida and having to play call, it wasn't gonna. So in my mind, I'm thinking like I thought he was gone. He's still there. So I don't know if he's still there or not. But that's all that came out was that Ryan Day is gonna be calling plays. So
Because I know South Florida offered Jeremiah brother, and they were reporting that Heartline offered Jeremiah Smith's little brother, who was offered by Ohio State, which is very interesting. I never thought Heartline was the goddamn OC. I may be wrong.
The one time they gave him the OC, I still don't think he had full control. I think he was, I don't know if he was OC or co-OC. And in that very next year, it goes to Chip Kelly.
Right.
So I don't know if he's ever. I have no clue at all.
But Ryan Day will be the one calling the plays.
Yeah, that's what was reported.
All right, man. We're gonna jump into membership, man. I'll be in there in a second, man. Let me close this out. Appreciate y'all, boys. What's up? What'd you say? Yeah, you said you was ready. We'll jump on here. We'll jump on there tomorrow, man. So listen, man. Make sure y'all like, share. I just put the link. I put the link inside of the comment section down there. I put the link inside the comment section down there. We want to become a villain, man. We're gonna jump in here and talk. I mean, we break down. We go over every game. We put it in there. We talk about it. We break it down, man. Bunch of good football-minded dudes in there. And by the time next week comes, we'll know everything about Ohio State that we need to know. I'll be flying out sometime next week, Thursday or Friday, getting to Dallas, man, and should be a good one, bro. I mean, I'm not looking at this like I think it was a 9. Miami's Ohio State's a 9-point favorite. I think it went down to 8.5. I'm not sure what it is now, but if you can't score, you can't win. That's what the kids used to say in youth football. If you can't score, you can't win. And our defense is playing like a national championship defense. So, man, I'm going to get up out of here, bro. We're going to start doing this a little more often. Me, the villains, me by myself, man. We'll get this going again. We had got out here. We was too busy building out the membership and getting that thing together. But that's rolling now. So we'll do this more often, man. The Morning Breath Show coming back. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with me. 786-459-9499. We out of here.